Okay, let's give the cards a good ruffle shuffle and just look and see what they're going to tell us, what's going on today. The news about the news before the news. Well, I see that Trump went after Bolton, sent Kash Patel, sent the FBI to check for records, you know, like the criminal Trump that had boxes of records. Look how that was okay for him. But yeah, so he's on his revenge drama, his hate. I have to go after somebody. I'm so angry with what's going on now. I'm going to make somebody pay. What can I use for a distraction? Go after Bolton. That's it. Go after Bolton. That'll do it. That'll take the heat off of me. Nah, you think so? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, so let's see what we have. Underneath of it all, we have the Lovers. The Lovers. The evidence being held on to. Judgment. Information coming out. Truth. Looking deeper. These things that are not going away. Outside of victory. And above it all, ruled by emotions and his pain cycle, wanting to overturn things. Okay. Yeah, the pain. Ghislaine's got the evidence, overturning, trying to hang up justice, trying to get away with things. When it comes to new information coming out, wanting to manipulate these investigations, etc. And he's trying to get a victory from the White House, and it's all about trying to temper what? Epstein stuff, okay? So, ruled by emotions when it comes to the Lovers, the things that he was engaged in, with this new cup overflowing and feeling pushed to the edge, okay? This stuff is not going away. It doesn't matter who he goes after. He can go after Bolton. He can, you know, send troops and send things out to, Argentina. He's got the boats, our armada over there. But none of this is going to distract from it. He can keep trying to temper the Epstein things, ruled by his emotion mentally. You know, he knows that the pain of this, of what Ghislaine's holding on to, okay? So the pain of what Ghislaine is holding on to, the mind is rushing on this and wanting to distance from it, okay? Get her out of here. You know, it's a little harder to kill her. We are just off to Epstein. So, yeah, do what you can. So trying to overturn this judgment, hang it up. You know, the things he did when he was wealthy and thinking that he could get away with it has now caused this nightmare. He's now in the midst of the nightmare. Okay? And there are a lot of wealthy people that are in the Epstein files as well. Very prominent people. Let's face it. It's not the, lower cadre of people. It's not the everyday people It's those of wealth and power that are on the line with this now. Now they're enduring the misery of judgment hanging over their heads. Okay? So the challenge is trying to get away with this with whatever kind of new thing he can put out there of light to distract. Okay? Because he doesn't like what's coming. Well, those that play pay. You know, you can't engage into these dark dramas and expect to get away with it forever. It's not going to happen. So the ongoing potential outcome, trying to manipulate this, looking deeper, again, wanting to be in a person of control. For the Republicans, trying to control this, okay? Trying to manipulate it, trying to make it go away. So when it comes to the White House and he's wanting a victory, yeah, now he's facing a loss. And mental restrictions, okay? And, okay, overarching everything is what? Trying to temper the Epstein files by Trump, the choices he made in life, and now he's dealing with justice, okay? Justice is on the horizon, okay? So it doesn't matter what he's trying to do from the, you know, he is mentally restricted. These truths are coming down. He's facing loss instead of victory in the White House. When it comes to justice, his life path choices, again we have Trump and his pedophilia. He's trying to temper it by manipulation, trying to get away with it, trying to overturn it because it's painful, but he's ruled by his emotions, okay? So if we break this down, we've got the Lovers when it's the investigation, and Republicans now are feeling pushed to the edge with this. Okay, they've got to make some hard choices. In the center of it all is his wealth, the power. You know what they thought they had, that they could get away with everything? Well, now judgment is coming and he's ruling the day. We have the nightmare, ongoing nightmares now of judgment coming down. You're being outed. Thought you could conceal it forever. And when it comes to the wealth, all the things he done, Ghislaine has got the evidence in hand, and that he doesn't like what's coming down. He's trying to walk away from this information coming out, and trying to put the light on something else with his mental spin. You know, don't look at my past. You know, we're running away from that, and I'm going to put out some sort of a new cup, something else to be seen, to focus on. So when it comes to that charging forward in that new cup, revelations, again, he's still trying to walk away from the evidence that Ghislaine has got. When it comes to his lovers, the things he was doing is a nightmare scenario now, and judgment is coming. He's pushed to the edge. The mind is spinning. When it comes to the light on things, again, he thinks that because he had wealth, that he's got rulership, okay? That he can just get away with whatever he wants to do, the mob boss, okay? And doesn't like the information coming out that's being offered up. And light on the judgment when it comes to Republicans now having to make some hard choices. And These investigations, the light on that is a nightmare. He's not sleeping at night, okay? This is hanging over his head. The mental realm, this just keeps playing in his mind, okay? It's not going away. So let's go ahead and we're going to do the clarifying read and see what else it has to say on this. But no matter what he does, he can go after Bolton, he can bring troops in D.C., he can, send troops over by Argentinian waterways, he can play footsie with Putin. None of it's going to make this go away. So at the center of it all, yeah, his dark actions, he's chained by now, okay? This is something he's done his whole life. He bragged about it. Well, when you're a star, you can get away with anything, okay? Are you a star? Well, yeah, you could say that. He even admitted it. Yeah, I think I'm a star. I can get away with this. Okay? Mentally restricted, confined, okay, by these actions. The subconscious, the mental realm has him confined. In the White House. In the White House. His dark dramas. Even in the White House, he can't get away from it. It's there. Okay? This is about trying to repress it, trying to, with a new action, repress it, new action, do something of a distraction rapidly, continuing rapidly, new actions to try to distract. But it's not going away. The other side, we have, the mental realm, the truth, the mental realm, swords in the back, up in the air. It's not going away. So many things to look at that are up in the air still, that are weighing him down. Okay? Lawsuits coming. When it comes to the lovers, his actions, okay? He's trying to walk away from, okay? Trying to walk away from it, but he's mentally constrained where he lives by his dark actions, okay? He's trying to lay this to rest with new actions, but it's all still up in the air, and these mental things are coming down and laying him out. The mind is spinning. The nightmares continue. Okay? So he tries to figure out the next move. Again, thinking he can sell something. His desires, his push, his alternative facts, fantasy land that he puts out there as he's ruled by the emotions and this nightmare of pain he's trying to overturn and trying to get away with when it comes to what's being handed out to the American public, when it comes to the long term. Okay? So trying to skew it, but he can't get away from it. He's in a mental hell realm. Okay? And he can try to look at cool on the surface when he's out there and try to project this, oh, everything's good and I'm strong and I'm the best leader we've had, the best economy ever, and it's the worst economy. Whatever's going on, he'll say 180 degrees away. A total loser. I'm such a big winner. Okay? I won everything. Okay? Nobody's as smart as me. They said he was the stupidest guy he ever taught. One of the professors, stupidest guy. I'm the most brilliant. I was on the list as the highest achiever. So he tries to create a fantasy land. You know, the fraud he did with his places as well. 3 times the actual size. 3,000 square foot. What did he say? It was even more, 10 times. He said it was 30,000 square foot. Overblows anything that he can benefit him, he overblows it like crazy. And tries to minimize anything that goes against him. Okay? So yeah, he's caught in the web of his mind. His actions are being outed. He can no longer hide it, no longer run away from it. There are consequences that are going to come. Okay? And this is going to continue to break down his health. Okay, the stress of this. And he can try to put out all the alternative fantasy land that he wants to, but it's not going to change reality. You know, the rest of us out here see reality, for the most part, unless it's a diehard Magatonian, like the one fool that killed his friend because the friend talked about Trump having bankruptcies, and the guy killed him. How dare you say that about Trump? He killed the guy. So the only ones that are buying his, you know, fantasy land are those that, again, they don't want to be seen as having been wrong. So they triple down, quadruple down on the drama. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.